Now today we continue our special series of My Chinese Boss and Me, and we will be looking at China's electric vehicle maker BYD. The Warren Buffett-backed Chinese automaker produced a fleet of electric-powered double-deck buses now on London streets. Now we introduce you to some of the BYD employees who pushed to make that happen while helping to build a brand name on foreign soil.
Martin Hayes is the key person that helped Chinese electric car maker BYD win a crucial contract to make 70 electric buses. It's no ordinary bus, it's London's iconic double-decker.
It was the bus that the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, said couldn't be built. He challenged Mr. Wang at BYD to build it, and we did. In 2 years' time, here we are. The buses are delivered in London and carrying passengers.
Why Boris Johnson think it couldn't be built?
Well, his technical expert says there wasn't enough space on the bus for enough batteries to power it. BYD proved them wrong and have made it work.
The deal came as part of BYD's €6.5 billion agreement with the UK to develop new energy vehicles. The agreement was signed last year during Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to Britain. That was when BYD's concept double-decker made its debut at the Lancaster House, catching the attention of the Brits. Hayes has played a big part in making BYD's name heard in Britain. He used to run his own brand-building business in the automobile industry. He decided to sell his company after working with BYD for 6 years and sign on with the fast-expanding Chinese electric car maker.
Well, I think it's a can-do culture. Very rarely do you hear Chinese companies, or the ones I've worked with, saying it's too difficult or too awkward or too expensive. They'll always say yes and then try and make it work. Some European companies are the other way around. They tend to find the obstacles before they make the decision to go. It doesn't always work in both cases. It's not a cast iron rule, but the fact is that most Chinese companies have a can-do mentality, which is very refreshing.
Besides hard work, core technologies are also the key to success. BYD's advanced battery technology has allowed it to give European car makers a run for their money.
BYD makes all of our own electrical machine and control systems. Therefore, we can control their weight. Besides reducing the size of the battery inside the bus, we also have techniques to lower the weight of the machine and control system and body of the bus.
BYD is a young brand that has faced competition from the likes of Mercedes-Benz and other car makers that have been in the UK market for over a century. The electric car maker has just signed a deal with Britain's largest bus building company, Alexander Dennis.
It's all about localisation. The British bus market likes tailored solutions. They like buses that are built for them. And one of our biggest competitors, for example, in the bus business worldwide is Daimler, Mercedes. But they refuse to localise their buses. They produce a standard product, a very good one, but it's good for Germany and some other countries, but not good here. So they haven't learnt the lesson of localising their product.
As Britain moves to expand its fleet of clean vehicles on the streets of London, Chinese companies get a chance to move up the industry chain and build a good global image. This time when East meets the West, it's a win-win outcome for both. Laura Lo, CCTV News.